So all SaaS products are in this major rush to get AI enabled, right? Now the one of the doubts which is naturally would come in mind of companies is that if your CRM becomes AI enabled, if your HRMS becomes AI enabled, of it's this whole range of softwares which you are typically using gets AI enabled. What is the need for an agentic solution on top of it, right? And I have some 2 or 3 points here. The first one is that and you will see this happening very rapidly now. Is that work is going to be completely reimagined, right? So you don't need to, in a variety of cases, you don't need to actually log in into the software and pull up reports because the agent can do it for you. Okay, let me give you an example of what I just said. I'm on the AI Central dashboard, and within the team workflows part section. So suppose this is a workflow for the SEO reporting. You will see that a lot of these activities need not be done by actually logging in into the tool, right? The agent can do that on your behalf, and it can pull in this data and actually customize the report as per the way you want to see it and the way you want to communicate to your team members, to your management, right? So that's the first bit, which is a custom agent allows you to wrap things around your workflow in a very beautiful manner, which is not possible for SaaS and enterprise softwares, right? So that's the first one, which is work is really going to be reimagined, and you will not be able to visualize it completely now, but in 6 months you'll see how things are going to change. The second thing is that typically SaaS tools will have, well, they'll come built in the certain kind of architecture, and they are trying to add these bells and whistles around their features and then calling it AI enabled, which is very different from how you would build it if you are starting today. And there are some technical challenges. So you can call it AI enabled, but not truly AI native. Like if you had to rebuild things, it would have been done in a different manner. And the third bit are the costs. Now, I want to give you an example of this. I'm just taking the example of this is Apollo.io, and this is one of the most popular go-to-market tools, which helps you to set sequences and find the contact information of people. So now I just want to give an example of this. First of all, the AI usage is consumes credits. Okay, you have a certain credit, and that is going to get consumed when you use the AI tools within the SaaS software which you're using, and generally it is among the most expensive compositions of the credit. So for example, in Apollo, if you can see that okay, if you have to enrich 10 contacts with 3 calls, that you have some 10 companies, and for each you want to find a certain kind of news. You want to find if they're hiring, if they have recently announced some initiative, what tool they're using. It just for 10 companies, it amounts to 40 runs, 40 credits. Okay. So it is generally more expensive to use these kinds of things within the SaaS or software tools. These guys in the backend would be using a certain set of tools and scrapers and AI models. You can do that yourself by building this custom agent, and you can do it a lot more cost effectively. And you can opt for plans which don't have the AI usage, and those are the more cost effective plans for any of these SaaS companies. And one of the very important things is that it's good to have a central tool which has all the context rather than different. And especially this happens in marketing. You have various tools, right? It's very difficult for all these tools to have context. What makes more sense is to have a central tool which has all the context that your team requires. And let me just coming back to AI central. So when I say context, I am talking about the knowledge base. If you're an agency, in the knowledge base with respect to all your clients, the kind of prompts you have been using. Your team members would have saved a lot of their own prompts. The feedback from running the agent. So there is a lot of context, which is it's very difficult for all of this to get used by the entire marketing tech stack. So it's better that this happens centrally, and the agent has access to all of this centrally. Those are the 3 or 4 reasons why you still need to have a custom agentic solution, even if you see all the softwares that you're using are getting AI enabled. Thanks.